YoloVanCoin, live on the screen, as that futures every day. You know what I mean? Daily point of interest, I wait that zone. Patience in my chest, I let the chart talk slow. TT rage, frack the model. Lines in the plan, I do not chase candles. I let them come to hand, need that 1 hour shift. State change on cue, delivery flips clean, then I know what to do. No panic in the room, no ego at the wheel. I keep my pulse steady, I respect the feel. When price tells the truth, I don't force a play. I can sit on my hands and still win the day. See the sea too close up, then I'm ready to load up. 1 hour candle, one breath, M5 entry with no stress. YoloVanCoin, we trade with the plan. YoloVanCoin, palm hands, cold scan. Wait for the change, then I press it right. Build up the craft, get the whole crew right. YoloVanCoin, we trade with the plan. YoloVanCoin, strong mind, sharp eyes. No fear moves here, we don't bend it for pain. Better trader every day, we rise again. I stream the session, let the people see how a clean decision can set you free. Teach the young ones how to hold that line. Not every move is yours, not every chart is mine. If the point ain't hit, I stay patient, the state don't shift. I keep it vacant. C2 closure, then I watch that seed. C3 on the hour, that's the entry I need. I talk risk first, then reward can breathe. The pro don't need noise, just a tested read. Community growing from the steps I show. From I need a win to now I know. See the C2 close up, then I'm ready to load up. 1 hour candle, one breath, M5 entry with no stress. YoloVanCoin, we trade with the plan. YoloVanCoin, throw hands, cold scan. Wait for the change, then I press it right. Build up the craft, get the whole crew right. YoloVanCoin, we trade with the plan. YoloVanCoin, strong mind, sharp eye. No fear moves here, we don't bend for pain. Better trader every day, we rise again. I used to want it fast, now I want it right. Let the market breathe, then I step in light. No emotional trade, that's a heavy chain. I cut that loose and I teach the game. YoloVanCoin, we trade with the plan. YoloVanCoin, cold hands, cold scan. Wait for the change and I press it right. Build up the craft, get the whole crew right. YoloVanCoin, we trade with the plan. YoloVanCoin, strong mind, sharp eye. No fear moves here, we don't bend for pain. Better trader every day, we rise again.
All right, good morning everybody, good morning. Okay, let's see the market. Another day, another dollar. I hope you can hear me and you can see me properly. Wow, Kane is shorting the open 5 minis. Yeah, sure. I don't understand why. I want to see SMT at the lows and then going higher. Thank you, Nicole. Let me see who is streaming. Okay, okay. The 1 hour time frame is bullish, so I think this video is unlisted, so only the Discord members can see it. Yeah, I mean we had the C2 on Nasdaq but not C2 on ES, so that's why I want to see a SMT, but not sure how. This is really deep retrace, so probably this low is gonna be taken. One of the assets will take it. Oh, okay, thank you. I put in the link as well in the link stream channel. I already had my winner during pre-Asian session, so I'm not really keen to trade if there is no clean price action. And yeah, I have twice Nasdaq, I don't know why. Nah, here we go. Let me just reload here Nasdaq like this so I have my proper annotation. Yeah, the C2 on Nasdaq is invalidated already, so no long yet. Let me see gold. So on gold, it's ranging. The crude oil is interesting. It's bearish, and then we don't have any entry model yet, so nothing. What I really like on Nasdaq, there is an equal lows actually, 28,200. So if the price wants to go lower, I think the price gonna go and take out this. But we have a daily SMT. This is an important level for me because ES can form a high of the day here. So we will see. But the SMT was confirmed already with a 1 hour changing state of delivery, so it can be the new daily candle protected low, right? So because we close above the daily POI and we made this V-shaped reaction from here, so that can be a protected low here. Yeah, so probably let me see YM. Yeah, well, we're gonna have a SMT at the lows actually. YM had no changing state of delivery. Yeah, but I will wait. I will wait. We will see. Yeah, probably gonna have a SMT at the lows, but no rush. And we have today the SpaceX IPO listed. I'm really curious the price. It was opened at 135. Let me see how much right now. Wow, it should be open. I mean, like, oh, the IPO is gonna be open 6 hour 20. I don't know, it should be listed today, no, or tomorrow. Let me see the IPO. Oh, tomorrow. Wow. So tomorrow I think we're gonna have a volatile day because of that IPO. So I want to see one of the indices to take out the low until I don't want a long. The price actually since 8:30 to 9:30 exactly the same range here. So it's consolidating. So if you understand the consolidation, that's a range high on the 5-minute time frame, and this is a range low here. So we want to see any other side to be taken and target opposite liquidity area here as well. That means the price should be in the -2, like a redistribution phase. Let's see if there any manipulation had happened. So we're consolidating. Did we have any 5 minutes manipulation? We had this here, and we had no SMT at the highs, not even with YM. I mean, YM had the SMT at the highs here on the 5-minute time frame. One is here and another one is here. So we have a SMT at the highs here on the 5-minute time frame, but that's probably a 50-minute SMT into this 50 minutes fair value gap, and only valid if we close below this. But because of the weakest asset, we need a closure below this as well, until we cannot frame any shorts. We took out the range high and we're trying to target these and these lows on YM, so probably maybe YM is a better entry. And we took out the range low here on ES. So that means we should have on YM a C2 and a C3 consolidation. Good morning, Inzact is lower. And this is a SMT. So that means the next candle should be a open high low close candle on any of the asset. But this is for me much more like a consolidation. But the fact that YM took out the high, it can go lower. Probably the lagging asset is good to short. Let's say here you could enter short, but you miss it. You put stop loss there, but it's too small, nothing crazy. The range low is coming probably here. Yeah. Let me see ES. The fact that ES took it out already, that anticipate Nasdaq doesn't have to take out this range low, and YM doesn't have to as well. So in the 1 minute time frame, this can be like a couple of points, nothing crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if just gonna fly back to this area here. And then going lower. Good morning, Alan. Good morning. We're forming SMT at the lows, so I anticipate higher prices, and I don't want to see Nasdaq to take out the range low. I want a Nasdaq just going higher now. Now we tag into this fair value gap on the 1 minute, so this should be protected based on the 15 minutes time frame. And I want to see Nasdaq leading now. Nasdaq and YM in sync, and the lagging asset is, or the weakest asset is ES. Yeah, it would be great if we have a changing state of delivery. Yeah, if we have a environment, then we're gonna scalp the shit out of the down leg on a 1 minute time frame. Each C2 M15 candle, or even just 30 minutes candle, we're gonna short the shit out. But that's what I wanna see. Actually, I wanna see SMT forming here. You see, we have a relative equal highs at 800. And we close above the fair value gap, the 1 minute inverse fair value gap. So I think the price is gonna go higher now. The target should be 793 actually. We had a confirmed 1 minute changing state of delivery at the low of the M15. So I want to see the 793 on Nasdaq to go higher, to take out that high, and maybe then I'm gonna see any bearish reaction. But this is a C2 on the M15 and it's already confirmed inside this 1 minute here, and I want to see the price going back to take out these equal highs here. This. Here we go. What a surprise. What a surprise. You see this aggressive move? Lol. Let me delete this, guys. You see, from here, 700 went higher. Dude, 100 point in a minute. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. You see, guys, here we go. SMT range high is coming on ES, or not, sorry, Nasdaq. There's gonna be a 26 level. 26 level is coming in the next couple of seconds. Here we go. Here we go. Now this is nice. That's all I wanted to see. SMT, M15 SMT between YM, Nasdaq and ES. So now you understand, guys, why I was annotating this. I was telling that the range low is should be protected. Now we see, and we're gonna have a confirmation. Let me see, guys, the chat. This 200 point move is crazy. We had the SMT at the lows, and because we had, I think, already the protected low on each asset, I want to see higher prices. London high is the doll, I guess, for this move, which is a range high here. We should just find the entry too long inside this candle if it's gonna close like this. But my idea, what's gonna happen, that's gonna go take out this high and then close back to the range somewhere here, because from this high to this low, this is a point of control. Even if I just see, I can tell this is a volume area high and this is a volume area low. So I want to see sweep, reclose, and then we will see the next hourly candle. So don't jump in. Probably London high is gonna be taken. That's like a clean nickel, clean 50 points move. And let me see the 4-hour time frame, guys, because you're talking about 4-hour time frame. So session based, this is what I wanted to see, because I wanted to see a sweep of the London session and target higher prices. Why? Because 6 o'clock the Asian opened, went lower, swept all the liquidity, right? So we make the SMT here. You see the session SMT, and I wanted to see the price sweep the London here as well, swap the London low, and I want to see opposite move towards this or the 50% of this range, something like this. 69 on ES and 29,100 ish, but maybe 29,000 on ES, Nasdaq. On the 4-hour time frame, this is gonna be a C2. So the next candle is gonna be open, low, high, close. We swap the London, we swap the London. The next obvious target, this open, this 50% or the pre-daily high. Exactly the same, the 50% of this order block or the 50% of this week or the pre-daily high. So I would like to see the H4 C3 to going higher. And for that I had a confirmation on the lows as well. We have a new swing formation, probably the future C2, and I want to see how the price is reacting that area. If it's gonna reverse on us, that's nice. This is an important level, that's why I put the eye here, and you guys gonna tell me why. And here we go. This is not interesting. Here we go. Yeah, London high is coming. One of the assets gonna take out, and we're gonna probably bear the SMT at the highs. London high is the doll. That's like 40 more points. Yeah, here we go. London high was taken. Beautiful. Let me see the chat, guys. Yeah, I hope we are on the same page, guys. How many of you actually here? Come on, guys. London high, baby. Just take the London high, fucker. But anyway, I think it's better to long Nasdaq. If this candle in an 8 minute won't take out London high, I was looking for open manipulation lower to stack more sellers, and then a reversal and target this high, this 50% and the pre-daily high. So medium time frame is bullish, B setup. I don't wanna see price take out, fuck you Nasdaq. That I didn't wanna see. So now the only problem is that you can have a SMT at the highs, so not ideal because it's a B setup, so be careful. Yeah, we can try to play the lagging asset, but I don't like to play that one because now this can be a manipulation, the 930 manipulation. Let me see YM. Yeah, YM didn't take out the London high, which is okay, but I mean, we can long YM maybe in the next 1 hour, but probably YM is gonna take out that high as well, and I don't really like to long. Why is YM MYM? I think MYM 6 now, right? Yeah. It's consolidating currently. The last 1 minute candle has no wick, so probably it's gonna retrace back to this gap, the 50,300, before it goes higher. And the 400, so not that big opportunity. Maybe we can long ES back to London high. but we have 7 more minutes. In the 15 minutes time frame, we had this huge C3, sorry. So we anticipate C4 to take this out, but again, like guys, like let's go on. Nasdaq took it out. Nasdaq is flying. Yes, dude. Yeah, he is gonna take it out as well. I hate that. So that's gonna take out as well. Yeah. YM is going higher too. Only problem is that we actually reached the volume area high on ES, but price gonna take out the London high on ES as well, so it's not a question. Not a question. Maybe the next 1 hour candle is gonna do it. We have 5 more minutes on a 5 minutes time frame. We left these equal highs here and the failure swings here, so I'm gonna give you 5 more minutes and ES is gonna fly. Yesterday we chopped around session liquidity. Here we go, it's coming. Let's see the chat. Yeah. No entry on the 1 minute time frame either. Honestly, I would see manipulation back to the range before it goes higher. This is really bullish. London high is coming. That's not a question. They won't leave it here. Otherwise, market is a scam, like literally a scam. London high was taken on YM as well. Let me go back to the 5 minute. Kane, let me see. I have no idea. I don't know. I think he was shorting at open. Let me try to find his trade. Oh dude, he got like oh jeez, he got minus $5,000 loss. He was shorting. I can understand that entry based on 30 seconds with 5 minis, bro. So he's got 5,000 loss. Let me see the next entry. I think he had 2 entries. Dude, and then the price was going his direction. Oh, poor me. Okay, maybe we won't reach London high. 5 minutes, Okay, he entered again. Sell. No, he didn't. He cancelled. Oh no, he entered long. He entered long at the bottom, but he wasn't tagging. He wanted to retrace. Yeah, he understood the SMT as well. Yeah, the second entry was accurate. I would take from the 30-second chart as well. Dude, that was, and then he could long up to the highs with 5 minis. Dude, I think he could just get in the tilt right now because Anyway, fuck ES. ES just rejected Alan. If you see the 7,334.75 is a volume area high, and that's rejected the price twice. Let me show you here. You see, guys? Here. This is a volume area high. $4,000, dude. That's like in Spain. That's enough for 3 months accommodation and food. That's crazy. Okay, retesting the range high. But guys, that was beautiful. I mentioned here on the 1 minute time frame. Beautiful long. Wow. I didn't take, of course, but that was beautiful. Here we go. The SMT. What is this? I wanna, yeah, SMT with mass. Okay. We close back the range. Okay, so we have the 10 o'clock. Dude, again the same shit pattern. I hate this. Oh no, this is not cool. This is not cool. That's an indecisive candle. And there is no SMT and no C3 here. Sorry, no. So the problem is that I don't like. Price opened, went higher, sorry, went lower. We had a active 1 hour SMT, right? Between the indices. And then there is no C2 here, but we have a C2 here. Price tried to close above the open of the previous 1 hour candle but couldn't, so actually they pushed the price back to the range. So they pushed back to the range and I don't like it. Here we could have and we could frame a C3 continuation towards London high, but the problem is that the C2 actually has on both directions and we bullish, so we can anticipate bullish move, so we can play the 1 hour 5 minute, but I have to use the whole range and probably the stop loss gonna be huge. This is a 1 hour point of interest and this is usually a low probability trade. Here as well I'm gonna use the whole range and you see that's not ideal. If I use just only the low here, that would be better. So I use this and I need a 5 minute changing state of delivery. Here we go. And I need a 5 minute changing state of delivery. But you see these candles are huge candles. So probably it's better to frame long on the 15 minutes time frame. But I think I'm gonna go now on the 15 minutes time frame, because the 4 hour seems like better option to find the entry. Okay, so we confirmed this SMT and the C2 was confirmed on the lows, and now we wanna see higher prices. Currently ES is consolidating and really high can be a good target, but something is fishy here. We had this range high, range low, we had SMT, the range high was taken out. Probably London high is coming, that's okay, that's not a question. If I go on the 15 minutes time frame, that's no, 30 minutes. On the 4 hour time frame as well, you see I don't like this 4 hour candle here. I like this here because that should be a bullish continuation, and I'm gonna use only the wick here, and I'm gonna use here this is a H4 point of interest, H4 POI. Okay, I'm gonna annotate this one at 15 minutes. I don't need a 5 minutes. Here we go. I don't need this one on the 1 hour time frame either. I go on the 15 minutes, and from here I need look at this. I don't want to see this on the 15 minutes. Thank you. We actually had the changing state of delivery, so ideally you could long, but obviously this is gonna be like a huge 40 point stop loss. On the 50 minutes time frame we bullish as well now. So let me go on the done 6 o'clock here. I go on the 10 o'clock here. Okay, here I do the same. 6 o'clock. I go 2 o'clock, that's good. 2 o'clock to 6. Here we go. Okay, and I don't want to see this anywhere else, just on the 15 minutes. So this one is a 5 minute. We made a bullish changing state of delivery. Some 5 minutes. We didn't make, yeah. So on ES we didn't make. This is like a weak closure, and dude, I don't know. It's difficult to frame. I mean, like, of course we can target London high, but that's not based on strategy, but based on idea and feelings. I don't like that. So this is a bit contradictory. Let me see gold. Maybe I can frame something there. No, it's still consolidation. Crude oil is bearish. There is no, it's consolidating. So sadly crude oil is consolidating. We cannot enter. Gold consolidating as well, you can see here, so we cannot really enter, and maybe that's why we have this out of the sync between the indices, because gold usually works as a safe haven item, so asset, you know. When gold goes higher, or let's say Nasdaq goes lower, gold goes higher, because they save the money into the gold, you know. So but right now that's that was a good long here on the 1 minute time frame. We missed that one because we were waiting for the 10 o'clock, which totally understandable, and no push. Mostly I had already my long guys during the Asian market, so I'm not really itchy to press the button. I make $300 yesterday in 4 minutes. I posted in the group. Read the PDF, guys. So yeah, no rush. I don't like this price action. That was a huge consolidation here, and this can be a manipulation, this can be a distribution, consolidation, manipulation, distribution, but this one is a lagging asset. So that, let's see what YM is doing. Yeah, YM as well, like yeah, I don't know. I don't like that YM took out and closed back to the range. Nasdaq took out and went higher, and ES almost took out and consolidating. So something is fishy, and I'm gonna wait for the clean entry, that where I can frame my long, and I don't want to risk money like unnecessary. Like this one is now I'm looking for. Of course, a lot of people make $1 million in 5 minutes, I know, but I'm not that one. Okay, let me see the chat. You see the M30 C2 more clearly on what asset? Yeah, we had here, and you would long. Did you have your entry? And you have here as well. So you can obviously see this is a lagging asset. So you see that was your whole range. You use the whole range, and you use the close and this area. Let me just annotate this. This is gonna be my, here we go, M30 point of interest, and you go on the 3 minutes time frame. Yeah, that means I don't want to see this one here, because this is obviously the 15 minutes, and this one is a 3 minute. He had a confirmation inside the C2, but you had no confirmation of the C30. M30, you see? So you cannot really enter. This is your high. You wanna see a closure. We wanna see manipulation into and going higher. But this is an obvious doll here. If you enter long here, you should frame your 0.32, so no ideal entry on 30 minutes candle. Even if you have a good entry, you're risking 1 hour to make 0.3 hour. It's up to you. I wouldn't do that. You wanna use 10-15, yeah, for what? You wanna short against the 1 hour time frame on the 1 minute? I think when you're going, guys, on the lower time frame, we have to understand, you have to have like time frames aligned. The 1 hour time frame is bullish now. The daily anticipation was bearish. It's already like contradictory. It's B setup. So now you make your decision. Okay, I'm gonna go with the medium time frame. Okay, I go on the medium time frame. We bullish. Did we make a 30 minutes bullish, 50 minutes bullish, 1 hour bullish? But now you want to short, so you go against the medium time frame because the daily time frame anticipation is bearish. So right now, what I think that means, the daily anticipation is bearish, but the medium time frame is bullish. So that means for me, this up move can be a retrace of the bearish yesterday move. So that's why the medium time frame is bullish, because it's retracing into this premium before it goes lower. So now I'm against the contra trend because of the main trend is bearish. So it's like a C setup for me. I wouldn't do that. I would do, let's say, the medium time frame is bullish. I would merge the whole range of yesterday bearish move, and did the price reach any premium? If yes, I wouldn't long. If not, I can still long from discount to premium and looking for a premium PDA to take my profit. Are you with me, guys? You got my point? You got my point? Here we go. I wanna see breakout and give us some entry. Crude oil is, I think I'm gonna close crude oil because this one doesn't look like it wants to break out, and just wasting my time to watch that many. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, but you understand, Nicole, that idea, the daily anticipation bearish, and we retracing on the 1 hour time frame into the premium to make a new 1 hour C2 and then going lower. Yeah, so you're going back. Where is the price right now inside this range? Is it in discount or premium? So you never want to short in discount, you want to short only in premium, and vice versa. When you always want to long in discount, never long in premium. Is it in premium already? Let me see them. That's a 1 hour time frame. That's your high and low. It retraces back to this OB, right? I use these bearish down close candles, but to the upside we use this OB. Is the price above or below the 50% of this OB? That's a question, Nico. Yeah, so, and another question is that, what is this? Or exactly. After the price took out this here, I wanted to frame long. We had the SMT with indices, and at this level we didn't have seek and destroy because we had only one high here and we didn't have this high yet, right? So the obvious target was London high, sorry. But the price swept the London high and closed back to the range. I was like, liquidity taken, liquidity taken. So London session liquidity was taken. Interesting. And then price opened, swept the high that actually took the London high, and now it's coming back to the range. So right now the current range is this: range high, range low. On the lower time frame I can anticipate we can have some consolidation and then some manipulation and back to the range. So if I go on the 5 minutes time frame, let me delete this blue rectangle we don't need. So this one is not 5 minutes. Here we go. So we swept not here, but we swept the low on ES, but couldn't take out London high, and Nasdaq didn't swap the low and took out the London high. So right now we have a 5 minute changing state of delivery from here. So this can be a potential C2 with the C2 and 15, and you can have short from this legs premium to back to imbalance. So it can come back, you enter here short, you put your stop loss here and you target this low like this. But this is like for me so complicated, not clean, because we had this huge consolidation and then we have this and this. So it's like, I'm not sure why do we have this price action. It's Thursday, so we should have some, like, let's say what we have. I go on the 1 hour time frame. So what happened? Monday the price retraced back until Tuesday into this leg premium and just fall, just tanked. Then Tuesday Asian session retraced back here, and then the rest of the day there was like a slow down move, and that we had a strong market maker buy model to swap this high into this. Probably there is a 4 hour fair value gap or something here, I'm not sure now, but probably there's a 4 hour fair value gap, and the 4 hour fair value gap pushed the price lower. ES took out this low, Nasdaq didn't. After this, the whole Asian session was like a slow up move, and now London was this fake consolidation, and then pre-market we took out London low, then we closed back 9:30, didn't take out this low, but ES took it and took out London high, and now it's back again and we have this sweep, and now it's going lower. So it's like a barcode. I can't frame any like a medium probability trade, so probably I won't touch it. Sorry guys. Let me see gold. Yeah, with gold it's a bit different, because honestly on a daily time frame it's mega bearish. The 4 hour time frame is retracing into this legs discount, and on the 1 hour time frame it's consolidating. If the price took out during the London session would take it out Asian high, then I would be bearish, because probably then we would have a bearish 1 hour changing state of delivery, right? Something like this, and we could frame short into Asian low and this 6 o'clock low. But right now, again, I can like, yeah, you can pattern trade here and you can be lucky, but if you understand the broader aspect, the price literally inside the Asian session. So you see the range set, oh shit, actually between 6 o'clock and the Asian high, my bad. So this is a 6 o'clock low. So you don't tell me you wanna be a part of this consolidation, because this is consolidation. Like, you cannot say that, oh, but there is a micro trend on the 5 minutes. Yeah, of course, because like, look, this is an uptrend inside this consolidation, but this is like a lower probability because we bearish, right? And the price coming higher, it can reverse any time on you and you losing. So only trade when you're inside the consolidation that makes sense, the higher time frame trend. So you're looking for all the C2s, but that's pattern trading. You could short this, right? Let's say you short this because you had a C2, you anticipate C3 and you have the entry. You will be sitting in a consolidation, you would take an out, sweep the high and then went lower. You say like, oh fuck, one loss. Here again, C2, you open high, low close, you enter short, you're gonna target this low and this low. You're lucky. You're gonna learn the bad habit, like, okay, let's just pattern trade. Because you could have like 1, 2, 3 pattern entries, but that's not like a high quality one, for me at least. Let us, oh wow, look at this. I wouldn't, I mean, I don't know, Nico, I wouldn't touch this. This is for me, seek and destroy. This one is for me is a low probability entry. So you have a potential C2, you have a potential C2 here, you're looking for M15 C3. That means that's the whole range you can use. That's a M15 point of interest. And I would go on the 1 minute time frame. Do you see a clean manipulation into this range? We can annotate, I can tape read, but honestly I don't wanna engage. Wait, I'm gonna put here. So 9:45. Only just a 15 minutes time frame. And no, 1 minute. So that was your C2 confirmation. And then that was another one here. So that's a mitigation block, and you had this low, this high, so you manipulated into, so you could enter here because the price retraced. You put your stop loss here and you have 2R. That's not bad. That's a C3, but you actually see there is a M15 fair value gap here. That's like a scalp entry, and this is a M15 fair value gap. Yeah, you enter here and you have your TP in 1 minute, which is, it's fine if you take them. Let me see. Yeah, Nico, be patient. Be patient. Exactly, it's really risky. But that's actually a C3 continuation, but I would like to see the 1 hour and the 50 minutes aligned. Exactly, if we have a bearish, exactly, Nico. You tell, okay, exactly, tell me why Nico wants to wait for the ES. That's a good lesson. Because she knows already but I want to see you to actually inject this to know too. Guys, see this 5 minutes consolidation. Alright guys, you see my camera? Let me show you something. Watch my camera now. I have an application and it always gives me this kind of things like a good let me try to, yeah, you see guys? Oh shit, I feel like retard. Did you read it guys? Fuck yeah. This is so true. Let me see. I would wait for ES to align since they are correlated, but really in order to me engage need to wanna. Yeah, that was on my phone. There is an application and it always gives me this kind of nice messages, like it's an app on iPhone and I love it because, you know, I've been reading these messages for, dude, I think 160 something days. I've been using this. 168 days. Each day, out of nowhere, I just send you this message, like some positive rainforest or something. Yeah, exactly. Imagine how many people lost a lot of money. But see on my TradeAway chart on the left side, you see guys, that's a 5 minutes time frame on ES. You wanna be participant of this chop fast, but on the higher time frame even looks like a barcode. But on 5 minutes, jeez, let me put on the 1 minute. Jeez, whoa, here we go. This is the real chop fast from there to here. Like tuck, and back to the range. Oh man, let me put the 5 minutes back. Guys, by the way, do you know what VWAP is? Have you ever used VWAP? Pam. Medium time frame not confirmed. Oh yeah, so the VWAP is really important, I guess, and I like to use on the 5 minute. I only think about oh yeah, lol. No, but I like to use a VWAP because actually when I see a lot of times when the price is chopped like this, it's always because around the VWAP. And actually this one actually the point of control of the new range before we move somewhere. But the VWAP is important because that's actually the volume weighted average price, and a lot of institutional companies just actually checking. And I like to see if we, let's say there is a VWAP and the price is higher and we will make a C2 on the VWAP, I bullish as fuck in the next C3. So that's why I just use it as an extra confirmation sometimes. Oh shit, what happened? Why did it change? Yeah, I spread the space. So I like to use it as an extra confirmation. So when I have a VWAP, let's say I have a 1 hour point of interest, right? This is 1 hour point of interest, and the price coming back on the 5 minutes time frame, and the VWAP is here, and make a changing state of delivery. I'm fucking bullish because the VWAP is where, you know, when we above the VWAP, the intraday is bullish. When we below the VWAP is bearish. It's like a resistance support. Yeah. You wanna watch the next 15 minutes candle? Okay. I'm still don't wanna engage. Let me see the 50. No, thank you. I mean, this is a pure rejection from the volume area high on Nasdaq. That's sorry, ES. So this is a pure rejection from the volume area high, right? You see, guys. So this is a rejection, and the VWAP is coming up, and currently the VWAP is something like this. I'm not Picasso, right? So yeah. So the price is actually stuck between, this is a VWAP, and this is a point of control, and this is a volume area low. So this is like a chop fast. This is a range high, this is a range low, point of control. VWAP is trying to push the price higher, the point of control is selling. That means there is no agreement between the participants of the market. Means most contracts are happening here, right? But the price doesn't go anywhere. It's stuck here. But the point of control shows me that 70% of this, the buys and the sells are happening here between this high and this low. So this is like a range consolidation. I need a breakout and then continuation in any direction. In that case, I know one of the participants lost that position and another one is won. No, I don't use. I just studied a lot, you know. I mean, like, when I have nothing else to do, I like to study things. And I used to study what's the name, the unicorn and all this, everything, like, but I don't use, but I understand the concept, because the VWAP means, you know, where the average volume, so it's like a volume weighted average price, right? So that's like following the candlestick. So let's say this is the price right now and the VWAP is here, and because the average, so it's like the volume weighted average price, like how much volume we have at the price level and so on. It's complicated, but yeah, no, and I don't use I just like to see, because I understand volume profile and footprint as well, but honestly we don't need anything else, just I think fractal. But as a beginner traders, I think it's good to understand you don't have to press, because what I think most of the traders not successful because they cannot follow their fucking strategy. That's it. So the problem is not strategy, the problem is the execution part of the strategy, and the execution part of the strategy involves the person decision making ability, and then the person has dysfunctions in the personality and he or she cannot make a proper decision because her or his feelings actually are leading the logical part, right? So no, I don't use Nico, you know that. Unicorn only works as well, like, I think unicorn, so that's not true, Nicola, because that's really important. So when you okay, you have a higher time frame PDA, okay, let's say you have a H1 fair value gap here, okay, that's H1 fair value gap, and the price is going higher. I make a C1, a C2, and a C3, okay. Inside this C2 and the first part of this C3, we always have a unicorn entry, always. Most of the time, 80% inside the C2 and the beginning or the end of the C2, we have a unicorn entry. Why? Because there was a down move before the up move, and then we have a down move, and this is our breaker block, and usually we have a single print, aka fair value gap, inside this breaker block, and the price is retracing back and rejecting that fair value gap. So we all, most of the times we have unicorn inside the C2, because C2 is just a swing formation that we trading, because we understand the price process. But even the C2, so even the fractal is not a consistent if you pattern trading. Exactly the same with unicorn. You have to have a higher time frame PDA. You have to have exactly the same, like, oh, this is a 1 hour PDA, so I'm looking for a 5-minute unicorn. I'm not going for the 1 minute or 3 minutes, because the relation between the time frames based on fractal. Yeah, but the unicorn is not I don't know, when I studied unicorn, it wasn't the pattern trading for me. People can pattern trade, but you have to understand the higher time frame approach as well. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think the fractal is a most simple entry model, but the people making mistakes as well, because they don't wait for the point of interest to be tagged in, or let's say we need the high of the day or the low of the day to be set, and I think this is really important to be able to, you know, engage, because let's say we have a bearish anticipation and the time frame is retracing back on the 1 hour time frame. That retracing is bullish until it reaches a point of interest and make a changing state of delivery. So then we anticipate that's a high of the day. There should be a protected high on the candle of that day, and we're not entering here. But after this information, we confirm that the bearish move is have more willingness to going and or follow or doing its bearish move lower, and then we go and wait for the swing formations, and we short here and we short here, because this is a doll and we want to target the doll. But for me, I need, most of the time I need a if I'm not scalping, of course, most of the times we need a higher day or lower the day. This is the same with the session liquidity. We need the session high, or that swap should be protected and going lower, target opposite session. But that's fractal as well, but on a different time frame. So yeah, I think I don't want to be rude, but I think there won't be any entry today, guys. Like literally, this is like let me see gold. Okay, you see, that's really funny. You want a short, you want a long, you want a short, you want a long, you want a short, you want a long. It's like, nah, it's consolidating. That 1 minute entry was good when we had this M15 SMT. but rest of the price action is garbage. I mean, like, even what we anticipate, this 1 hour candle is gonna close higher, and then we can long maybe until this. Yeah, I think this is the day when we won't have any entry. Oh yeah, Onaria. Let me see people. They're stuck in the shorts. But in drawdown, of course. I see the person was looking for long, and then I can lost that long, and now looking for shorts. It's just consolidating, sucking your mental power. Let me see your boy Tyler trades. He was longing. He was longing that 1 minute. Yeah, that was a good entry. Yeah, he long exactly the same SMT invest fair value gap entry. Oh, he's still in the long. Dude, why don't you close it? Yeah, I think he's gonna say partial. Yeah, that was actually a good long. But I wanted to see the. Yeah, he closed the long now. I wanted to see the 10 o'clock candle. Yeah, so that was a good long from the SMT M15 changing state of derivative targeting London high, guys. That was good. And since then we just chop. Oh, let me see my boy the volume footprint guy. He has never had a win in the last 15 days. Alright guys, I'm gonna go to the restroom really quick, give me a second.
YoloVanCoin, live on the screen, as that futures every day. You know what I mean? Daily point of interest, I wait that zone. Patience in my chest, I let the chart talk slow. TT raids, frack the model, lines in the plan. I do not chase candles, I let them come to hand. Need that 1 hour shift, state change on cue. Delivery flips clean, then I know what to do. No panic in the room, no ego at the wheel. I keep my pulse steady, I respect the feel. When price tells the truth, I don't force a play. I can sit on my hands and still win the day. See the C2 close up, then I'm ready to load up. 1 hour candle, 1 breath, M5 entry with no stress. YoloVanCoin, we trade with the plan. YoloVanCoin, chrome hands, cold scan. Wait for the change, then I press it right. Build up the craft, get the whole crew right. YoloVanCoin, we trade with the plan. YoloVanCoin, strong mind, sharp eyes. No fear moves here, we don't bend it for pain. Better trader every day, we rise again. I stream the session, let the people see how a clean decision can set you free. Teach the young ones how to hold that line. Not every move is yours, not every chart is mine. If the point ain't hit, I stay patient, the state don't shift. I keep it vacant. C2 closure, then I watch that seed. C3 on the hour, that's the entry I need. I talk risk first, then reward can breathe. The pro don't need noise, just a tested read. Community growing from the steps I showed. From I need a win to now I know. See the C2 close up, then I'm ready to load up. 1 hour candle, 1 breath, M5 entry with no stress. YoloVanCoin, we trade with the plan. YoloVanCoin, throw hands, cool scan. Wait for the change, then I press it right. Build up the craft, get the whole crew right. YoloVanCoin, we trade with the plan. YoloVanCoin, strong mind, sharp eye. No fear moves here, we don't bend for pain. Better trader every day, we rise again. I used to want it fast, now I want it right. Let the market breathe, then I step in light. No emotional trade, that's a heavy chain. I cut that loose and I teach the game. YoloVanCoin, we trade with the plan. YoloVanCoin, cold hands, cold scan. Wait for the change and I press it right. Build up the craft, get the whole crew right. YoloVanCoin, we trade with the plan. YoloVanCoin, strong mind, sharp eye. No fear moves here, we don't bend for pain. Better trader every day, we rise again.
Alright, I'm back, guys. Let me see what happened. Nothing. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, make some coffee. H4, C2. Let me see, Alan. We had a potential SMT between the highs. That's nice. On the 4-hour time frame. Potential, right? So it's not confirmed yet. Between the 1 hour, let me put this, just leave this one on the 4-hour time frame. Between the 1 hour time frame, the London high and the current high has the SMT as well. That's not bad. That's not bad. And on the 1 hour time frame, could you frame a short? Probably you have to use the whole range, right? Because the candle is really big. Let's see how this 10 minutes candle is gonna close, and then we can try to frame some short, okay? Because probably that's not ideal, but if you want to take, then I can tape read. I like this move because it's almost like a 200-point move. So this is something that we want to see. But I want to see confirmation on the 1 hour time frame, and ideally I want to see a 50-minute C2, which is we have here as well, and target the range low. But for that I need to see a swing formation. Oh no, definitely don't jump in, wait. I would wait for the 1 hour time frame first of all, because on ES we can have a rejection around the 70 to 80 level. 70 to 80 level. Somewhere here we have this important level, so the price can do something like this. Or I want to see how this level is acting. I see everybody jumping the short straight. All the influencers, guys. I don't want to sell the first moment. I want to sell the confirmed. Kane is shorting from the high with 1 minute. And he's already put in break even. Yeah, this 72.98 is an important level. From that level we can go the 72.92-ish, 91.90-ish. Pum pum pum. This low can be taken, 89 on ES, and then this low. And we turn to be bearish here. We respected this bearish, and now we can have another bearish OB, but honestly I would use this low. So I want to see a closure below this low. Boom, 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 boom. 7 more minutes. Let's see. In the 5 minutes, we actually have a confirmation of the C2. What do you say? Yeah. I want to see first of all the range low and then the Asian low maybe, but I need a confirmation on a 5 minutes time frame. I'm not going lower than 5 minutes time frame now. Let's see. If we do want it, yeah. For me, for the M5, I want to see a confirmed move on the 1 hour time frame. Yeah. Pum 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 pum. 11 to 12. We shall see. If ES closes like it's confirmed the short because medium time can confirm the H1 CSID. Yeah, but I wanna see the new 1 minute candle to actually. Okay, now I wanna see a rejection on ES. I wanna see a rejection from here. Back to 72.96ish. Here, this I want to see the rejection to back here now. Let's go, yes, go back to this fair value. Oh no, it's falling. Now sellers just step in, pushing the price lower. Now, all right, so it one looks ideal. Now, got some plants watered in the meantime. Lol, yeah, I went to actually put some dishes away and a couple of things too. And when I was away. So yeah, I don't need this information. I don't need this information here. I don't need this one on the 5 minutes, and I don't need this one on the 5 minutes as well. So funny to see there was a changing state of delivery here on the 5 minutes. That's nice. I don't need to see this one now on the 5 minute candle. Thank you. Okay, there's a new OB here. I wanna see him back to the manipulation and then Asian low. Let's go make some money. Let's go make some money. All right. We had the SMT at the highs, right? So this SMT should be fair. This one. But right now it's still valid SMT, but should be fair. This is like an equal lows. I want to see this taken out, but I don't want to see right now. I want to see price to give us a entry opportunity. ES is dying. No, fuck E, Nasdaq. Give us an entry. Alright, my boy had another loss, the footprint trader. That's really funny. You know, the guy, he was posting like, hey, if you don't do this, you're not profitable and all the shit like that. But in the last 17 days, he had everyday losses. And he's still streaming. Okay, I hope this is not just about to taking out the low. Yeah, exactly. Okay, one more minute. Let me go. I don't like that we take out the fucking range though, guys. Why, brother? Why? Fuck. I hate this. This is a high of the range. Why that's just not giving us a good entry, fucker? Okay. Okay, I need a 5-minute changing state of delivery. Let me see if we have any PDA. Yeah, we have a hopefully fair value area and we can target lower prices. No SMT anymore, now valid. We don't need the SMT of the high is still valid. So now we want to see manipulation into and going lower. Probably Asian low is the next target. Any swing formation. Yeah, we have this here, ideal TP, and we have this here, and that's it. Here was the story. Yeah, we have this TP here. I don't need this here. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Here we go. Let me see the 30 minutes chart. That can be a continuation as well. Let me just annotate. This is a M30 point of interest. I want to see from the 5 to 1 minute. Perfect. Here as well. I'm gonna stack in all the confluences now. Here we go. M30 point of interest. Okay, 5. Here we go. I go on the 15 minutes time frame. Exactly the same. Continuation lower. Okay, this is the M15 point of interest. Alright, I'm gonna have this one here too, M15. The potential retrace area. Beautiful. Now go on the 5 minutes time frame so I can see all of them stacked together. Nice. I want to see a rejection. I want to see manipulation into this area. All the point of interest that are narrowed down. This one is the M15, should be until, what's that, 11 o'clock, 11:15, and that's a 30 minutes. That should be 11:30. Here we go, exactly the same. 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and okay, I go on the 1 minute time frame. Here we go. I want to see the 1 hour as well on the 1 minute time frame. I don't need this one on the 1 hour anymore. Here we go. Range low was taken. Yeah, probably the price coming to this imbalance here. Yeah, I have the imbalance active here too. We have this equal highs, so probably the price is coming back to this area here. Something like this, guys. Right, let me see. confirm a condition, and we have a 1 hour changing state of delivery, right, Nicole? Yes, we had. Beautiful on both indices. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we had this here. Beautiful. This is the H1. Let's see on the 1 minute as well. H1 bearish OB. And this one is a H1 bearish OB. Pam, 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 pam. There we go. Let me go back to the 1 minute. Here we go. Bearish OB. I don't need this information here. This one as well. I don't need the range high anymore. Just only the range low. I don't need this here. I don't need this here. Beautiful. Here, there is no any other confluence here. Let me see the chat. Yeah, I wanna see sweep into this fair value gap and then going lower, so I can frame a short from here, 720 something and 287 on ES. There is no hope, just probabilities in Zactis. Hey, Daddy, chill. I wanted to say chill, Daddy, chill. I want to see at least a SMT at the highs, but right now this is what's happening. No SMT yet. Of course, if we're gonna make a new changing state of delivery on the 1 minute time frame, then I can't do anything, just engage, because the Asian low is here. So that can be a good short opportunity. But for that I need. Yeah, exactly. Like this is, and then of course if you wanna upgrade your ability to read price action, look at this. Does it look like juicy? The 50% of the point of interest. This M1 imbalance in the middle of the H1 point of interest. I need one of the indices to make a SMT. Probably I'm gonna short the weakest. So which one it doesn't make SMT, I'm gonna short that one. But I need a changing state of delivery on the 1 minute time frame to confirm that SMT. Let's go. Bum, bum, bum. No, the PSP would be if we have, let's say, one candle here, which is a bullish candle, and this is a bearish candle, and that's gonna be a PSP. But right now I just wanna, because ideally I wanna see one of the asset is weaker, and probably that's a ES, because that's closer to the door, right? Because Nasdaq is too far from the door. I think that's a stronger asset. So I think that's gonna go to the fair value gap, and ES won't go to the fair value gap. Oh fuck. Here we go, we went to the 1 minute fair value gap. Now both of the assets actually make the higher. That's not good. No, that's not good. Maybe we're gonna have another SMT at the highs, but this is not good. Let me see YM. Yeah, YM made the higher high as well. Pum pum. And then the problem is that we have SMT at the lows here. No, we don't have. I mean, yeah, we have. Here. Exactly. But I want to see SMT at the high. So how can I see Not yet. Both of them took out the high. Hopefully the another sweep is gonna just end up in one indices. But this is not really what I wanna see, so. Fuck. Yeah, it's valid, but I would like to see. I mean, even right now, you could short from here if you believe the true entry. Let me enter. How many points is that? How can I see the settings? No. Oh, okay. I have to see what. TPPL, no. Quantity, no. TP offset, no. TP amount, no. TPPR, no. Dude, I can see the distance. I mean, this one is like 70. Yeah, it's like 40 points. 40 points. Let's go Nasdaq, go back to the 701 level, but let me delete this because it's not, I'm not in the trade. But go Shady, it's your birthday. 701 baby, 701. Here we go, it's gonna take out the high again, which really don't wanna see. Yeah, close above this 1 minute fair value gap, made of 1 minute changing state of delivery, but there is no like a swing formation, so the price can go lower now to take out these lows, or just take out the high and then going lower. Let's go Nasdaq, go lower. ES wants to go lower, Nasdaq wants to go higher. Any influencer take any trade? No. Yeah, probably is gonna take out the high, but no entry. Only entry we have is that, but not really, because there was a high and then it hasn't taken out. We have equal highs here, so now yeah, here we go, we're going higher. There was a high, and there was a high, there was a high, and there was a high. I mean, the 1 minute changing state of delivery happened here, so the price can go higher to take out all the liquidity until 8:44 guys, because that like so what happened here, went lower, disrespected this 1 minute, and the next 1 minute area is this high, so probably this high is coming 8:44, sadly 8:44, and yeah, I think the price can go higher, 77 points more guys, which is gonna be this area here, 305. Because there was a displacement from this fair value gap, and the price made a new over here, so I want to see this one. So maybe we're gonna see something like, and then going lower. So I think this is coming, guys. If you go on the 1 minute time frame, you see how many low resistance liquidity we have until that imbalance. I think the price is gonna go and take that imbalance. It doesn't make any sense to reverse from here when we have these low resistance liquidity here. So I think this area is coming. Not sure when and how, but I think this is the doll on the 1 minute time frame here. I want to see that price going there. I want it below 830. Yeah, I want to see just sweep into here. The 15 minutes point of interest is disrespected. The one minute, this is a inverse fair value gap already. And the 30 minutes is disrespected already. Made the C3, not yet, but yeah, you see, I think this one is coming, because that's the retest of this 1 hour bearish OB. And yeah, the 3 minutes inverse fair value gap as well. Yeah, I want to see a huge up close candle now, like a 50 points move higher. Yeah. Here we go. You see? Here we go. Incoming. Go higher. Because this 844, 845 is the last imbalance, and we have a low resistance liquidity towards that level. Here we go. Go, baby. Just go. Here we go. It's gonna hit in a second. That's it. Like 5 more points. It's gonna hit. Like right now it's top 840 and 843 is the level. But you see, guys, you see, that's why. So probably we're gonna have another swing formation inside the 1 hour candle. So we have this closure and the retrace already higher. We can reverse from here. But right now I'm gonna delete the unnecessary things. I don't need a fair value gap anymore. The M15 is invalidated. The M30, let me see, the 30 minutes time frame, aka 3 minutes order block, not yet. So the 30 minutes can be still valid. Sorry, the 30 minutes point of interest. 5 minutes changing state of delivery, still nothing. We retest this 5 minutes OB. And now we can see a reaction from this level, but this is like a huge distance, SR distance. So right now we had the M15 C2 from the low, so this is the M15 C3, sorry. If you go on the M15, we made this, swap the low. Now this should be expansion, but this is the bearish thing, and we don't want to see the price going higher than the 50% of the range, which is here. So ideally I want to see a reaction from here. I want to see a C2 here, M15 C2 here, and then I'm going to short the M15 C3 maybe. Alright, let me see pips. Oh, my bad, that guy finally had one win. Oh boy. Oh, Stefan is live, okay. Yeah, that guy, no. Let's fade top stack, guys. Yeah, you see, Nicole, I want to see reaction from there. You see, guys? I want to see a C2 there, and I'm on short. Yeah, we will see. This is the last half an hour I'm gonna sit, and then I'm gonna switch off the chart. We have the 1 minute changing state of delivery. That should confirm the C2 here already. We had from there, and this is a changing state of delivery. So you enter short here, you put your stop loss at the bodies, and you target 2R. Here we go. There will be one potential entry that's inside the C2, 1 minute confirmation from this low resistance liquidity run. As I mentioned, I wanted to see from there. I'm not trading C2. This is a promise of the H1 M5 and the M30 point of interest, 3 minutes and 5 minute changing state of the in the future. That's the edge. Yeah, me too. I mean, like, I wouldn't take this because it's low probability. Is it? I haven't noticed that. I mean, like, I think because of the idea that we have a new M15 sync formation, that is like another confirmation that the price wants to go lower. I mean, this week, sorry guys, I don't know, I slept a lot and I'm still tired. Where is my... So this week, the beginning of the week wasn't that good, right? But didn't let the one trade, here we go. You see, that's why C2 is now valid. So the beginning of the week was not good, and if I let that idea that I'm measuring my value based on the outcome of my tradings, then I would be like sad. But right now, literally Monday, let me just zoom in. Monday I had one loss and one break-even trade. Tuesday I had one win. Yesterday I had 2 wins. You can find the PDF in the group, and that's 4 hours. So actually I had 3 wins, one loss and one break-even, and I up 5 hours the week so far. So I'm happy if I'm not pressing the button, right? Because I make 5 hours, and if you risk $100, that's $500, which is with one funded account, and with 5 funded account you make the math. Oh yeah. Yeah. I think with the $50,000 funded account, you are allowed to risk $100, $150. And then when you're on the challenge, you're risking $200 ideally, because you wanna pass quickly, right? And when you fund it, you wanna keep the account, so you're building slower. So when you're risking 100, you make 200, or risking 150, you make $300. And then you make the math. If you risk 100 with 5 hour potential win, that's already like $750 with one funded account. You have 5 funded accounts on the week, you up almost like what, 750 multiply 5 times, and you make the math. How much is that? And you only risk 150 with each trade. So oh guys, I don't like this that the price went higher than the 50% of the H1 point of interest. This is not cool. This is not cool, but at the same time, you remember the concept I try to tell you guys these days. So what was the last up and down close candle? Nice, that's gonna be a good study. Are you here, guys? You wanna learn something, or you just wanna have a signal? I don't see anybody chatting now, girls. Alright then, I'm gonna talk with myself, it's okay. So there is a leg, one leg there, and there is another leg from that high to that low. So what happened? We swapped, went lower. What happened? This is the first liquidity level in premium, and ideally we wanna see price going lower from here. If the price wants to continue its bearish move. From that high to that low, we have the range. You see, guys, that high to that low, we had the range. That was like a liquidity here. We swapped this, we went lower, we swapped again, and we actually disrespected and went lower. So this is the first liquidity, internal liquidity in premium. You see, premium, this is discount. And now, let me delete this, we don't need anymore. This is a high, this is a low, and this is a premium, and this is a discount of the down leg, right? Where is the most obvious liquidity level? Here. So the price retraces back to premium, and ideally wanna see price going lower from here. So that's why I wouldn't bury the H1 point of interest. I don't care about the 30 minutes anymore, but that 1 hour point of interest still valid for me. And the price decrease back to premium, and if you want, even you can use OT. I'm not a big fan of that one, but ideally the price retraces back to optimal trading entry. So I want to see lower prices here, and ideally I want to see SMT between the highs. This one is not valid, this is not valid, this is not valid, but I'm gonna go on the 5 minutes time frame. You see, we still have liquidity here, so it can reverse on us. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, I can leave this one here because I think it's good for our eyes to see where is the price in current range, and here as well. As the price in the current range, that was the highest high. This is actually from Kane. He uses a lot this, and the lab guys as well, and I think it's really handy to use. Just know where is the where are you at the moment of the range. Tanya, yeah, probably she learned from Kane, because Kane was using this one first. But you see, we got a lot of low resistance liquidity here, so I think we're gonna have a big move soon. It would be nice to catch it, right? Fuck. Okay, we have 3 more minutes to have a C2 here. This is what I want to see, C2 here, and going lower. Yeah, I want to see a C2. Give us a C2, 2 more minutes. Come on, come on. I mean, should. Okay, let me annotate. But the only problem, the confirmation is gonna be only valid here. So even if you have a C2, we have to wait until the price coming lower than this leg. And here as well, let me just put this one here so it won't disturb us. Oh wow. So that would be here. Here we go. I like this reaction, guys. Call me I don't know, like call me a legend, okay? Please and thank you. Okay, now we probably gonna have a future C2, but I'm only looking for C3. I don't want to see this now anymore on the 1 minute time frame because I know we're inside the H1. I want to see clear information. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Okay, C2 is gonna be confirmed soon on Nasdaq, but not on ES. So what's gonna happen? I think it's gonna be confirmed, retrace, and at the same time we're gonna have something like this on ES, because ES is a stronger asset now and Nasdaq is a weaker. Okay, beautiful. We had a confirmation at the open. I wanna see, this is my point of interest from here to pause. This is M15 point of interest. Beautiful. The last 1 minute changing state. This is OB. No, this is a fair value gap, my bad. And here probably we gonna have, we had a C2 as well. This is a high, and I want to see, this is the low here. We don't have yet, but that's okay. That's gonna happen anyway if it wants to happen. This is the point of interest. I need to see a new changing state of delivery there. I won't engage right now straight, and then I think we're gonna have a sweep of this high, and we have this imbalance here, so we will see. But I think the price gonna come back to sweep this high and then going lower, and there's gonna be back to this fair value gap and then going lower. All right, you have an M5 OB, did you? You have to have a new M5 changing state of delivery on the 1 hour time frame, and then you only have a new changing state of delivery here. That's not valid, Nicole. You enter the retest of this OB, but this is the internal liquidity, and this is not a protected high yet. Oh dude, that's all right. I don't know. I see why you took it, but this is not a swing formation, so there is no low here. I don't know. For me, it's not that valid. But I wish you the best, because I don't like this candle here. This is an indecisive candle. We're gonna see reaction now on here. So I go on the 1 minute time frame. Here we go. This is what I wanted to see, and now I want to see reaction from this area to make a new changing state of delivery, and here as well. We have no closure yet on the 1 minute time frame. Nah, not my cup of coffee. I don't like teas. Okay, I want to see a reaction from this area and short. I need a closure above that level. Okay, I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna delete this. And probably I'm gonna put in the bodies and target 2R. Maybe I should play a bit with my stop loss, because I wanna be out when we hit this level. Okay, let me see the 1 minute time frame. Yes, yo, and there is a 88 level. I'm looking for the 88 level. if I can get in. I don't like the idea there is no wick at the top of this 1 minute candle, so probably the next candle is gonna be open high, low, close. Like this, it's gonna close somewhere here, open, sweep this high, and then going lower, or open and going higher. Do you see? I'm gonna see a sweep of this high and a sweep of this high. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I don't like this reaction, it's too aggressive. Yeah, but this one is doesn't make any sense to come back here. Low resistance liquidity here, so I don't know. And you don't have SMT as well. Right now it's still bearish. That was a high, that's a low. So until this can be a retrace and it can go lower from here and make a changing state of delivery, but probably I'm gonna wait for the next OB and then going short now if I short. I just this is not valid long, because that was a high and that was a low, and this is just an internal move. I don't care about that. I'm only bullish if the price closes above this level, and this one actually at 50% of this area, so it can reverse from here. But Nasdaq is a stronger asset now, so maybe I'm gonna short ES, because that's gonna be easier from there. But we don't have a changing state of the rate. So the problem is that ES hasn't confirmed yet the sweep of the M15C2, and this is not cool. This is not cool. It's gonna take out these highs now. That's like 100%. It's close above this bearish. Yeah. Fuck. Here we go. Took out the high. Okay. No valid entry for me. Damn. Fuck Nasdaq. Let me see what the fuck is going on the 15. Yeah, we had another C2 here. We have an M15 changing state of N15 SMT. Let me see YM. I think YM is why the price is acting that bad. Yeah, YM is pure consolidation, guys, in the 15 minutes time frame. Look, I think I'm just gonna close the chart. I don't like this. Like, I don't know. That was a good short. That would be a good short opportunity from here, but it's too high already, and it's not a valid C2 anymore. So probably this is gonna be a C3. Like, I don't know, C2 engulfing and going this. I don't know. This is not cool. Let me see the gold. Yeah, gold is just ranging, so I think I'm gonna close the chart because it's really close to 12 o'clock and we're gonna have a chop fast. Probably PM session is gonna be good, but I don't trade PM session today. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it a day. I just don't like this price action. Tomorrow another day. If you have a loss, don't cry, it's okay, move on. You were following your plan, then check mark, and if not, yeah, I mean this can turn to be a bullish. So if the price closes above this level here, that's gonna be a long, guys. But the problem is that ES is a weaker asset and Nasdaq wants to go higher, and I don't like this price action at all. I guess if you zoom out, looks like it had a reaction from the hourly fair value gap. Yeah, and then we have SMT again on the lows, but this is for me like a pure chop. We have SMT as a high and we have SMT at the lows as well. You see, Nicole? So what? We're gonna retrace until here, have another SMT and going lower, have another SMT. So it's like a seek and destroy. But at least we were reading price action. That's okay. And yeah, the only good entry I think that happened was the M15 SMT at the open. You remember, guys? I think that was the only clean, and I say clean, but that was the only simple mechanical entry. We had SMT at the lows with between YM, Nasdaq, ES, and the price made a 1 minute changing state of delivery, and then the most closest low was the London high. So that was, I think, the only good entry. I didn't take because I was waiting for the 10 o'clock, so I don't feel like I missed anything, because I wanted to see, have a 1 hour confirmation before I engage, because the open usually have this chop fest. So yeah, no. Oh yeah, no, clean, clean, easy. Okay, so I think let me see let me see the other influencers before I wrap up, guys. Okay, now let me see. New York session live, Traderify TV. Oh. The guy is longing, but that's just a joke channel. Thursday, my funded futures, they do nothing. Oh, there is this guy, day trading with Matt. He is up, I don't know how much, but he's not in the trade and he's just talking. Ninja Trader, guys. Jack Gison is longing. Longing. Put the break even already. And Stove as well longing towards the 73.18 level. 73.18, yeah, it makes sense, this area here, which is actually equal highs here. You see 70, that makes sense, but this is the chop fast for me. We swept the low and now we anticipate this high to be swept. That's ideal, that's valid. And who else? Top Step, guys, they shorting. And who else is streaming right now? I don't know, this guy, he's not in the trade. Oh yeah, this guy is scalping. Day trading with Patrick Wieland. Okay, no, nothing. Day trading with Alpine Trader, nothing. Nutibar trading, nothing. Dude, these names are killing me. Oh, there is Phidias Performance, there is Barbie. Lol, Bull Barbie. You remember, guys, that girl, right? Hiba 13, okay. Stock market, scalping for daily payouts, doing nothing. Road to $100,000, of course, brother. I like the title. I wish I couldn't just click on it. All right, I think I'm gonna put myself on tilt out. I don't wanna engage this market. Let me see. Yeah, so it clean up with the far right. Yeah, meet you. What? Hazmat incident and Pentagon? Where did you have this? I have no any news on. Oh shit. Why? What happened? Let me ask Chat GPT. Oh wait, maybe there is like a biological attack or any bomb or something, or just a fake alert. Oh wow, that's crazy. So why the market is not tanking then? That was like 40 minutes ago. I mean, that was when the market tanked. Okay, let me see the 5. Dude, this is crazy. I hate this shit. We swapped this high, so now again I can tell if we have a closure below, then we can go lower here, because that's gonna be the new 30 minutes 50 minutes changing state of delivery. Yeah, but I think it's just a chop fast. If you have something like this, you target this low. No thank you. Yeah, I didn't check the financial juice now. Okay. Are you trying to play this M15? Yeah, I mean, like on the M15 now. On the M15 we had this confirmed move here. So we have another M15 changing state of delivery here. And the sweep was confirmed, and now we want to see a new changing state of delivery happening here. Yes, somewhere here. That can be a good short actually. M15 point of interest. We tag into already the fair value gap. I want to see a sweep. Exactly the same on ES. Why do I see that many candles? I need just the last 3 guys. There we go, thank you. Okay. You don't have any point of interest lower, so it's a bit difficult to frame a short. Bum 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 bum. Okay, this is a sweep. This is a confirmed sweep, and this is a fair value gap you wanna see tagged in. You see, this is a unicorn as well here on the 1 minute time frame, but the only problem is that there is no such a PDA that we would say this is a high probability one. This was a high, this is a low. I want to see a huge reaction from this area. I don't want to see price tiptoeing or going higher from here, and that was a low. I want to see a V-shaped reaction from here to close below that candle. Here as well. Let me put this in red. Okay, so I want to see this respected, and this respected, and then a closure. I mean, this can be a good. It was a good breaker block, unicorn entry, but I don't play that. But I'm just gonna leave there. Yeah, this fair value gap still juicy here. Yeah, here as well we have this breaker block entry here. Let's say you put your stop loss here and you target 2R there. That's a unicorn, that's a C2 M15 and the C2 and the M1 unicorn. So that was your unicorn entry here. That was a unicorn. I'm gonna put in yellow on both. I don't trade it, but you should study. both of the indices would give you now 2R almost, and then we'll be waiting for the next candle to close. I like this reaction. That's really bad because it's almost 2R on ES, and no even close to 1.5R on Nasdaq. I need a confirm, and then I'm gonna target these failure swings here, this fair value gap. Here we go, unicorn would hit soon, guys. Talk, talk, talk. Financial juice, let me see if there is any. Let me see Twitter to have some toxic posts or something. Why do I have to? I don't give a fuck about other people posts. Anything else? Yeah, sure. Yeah, jeez. I took the loss, but I won. Who the fuck has, bro? Like, come on, guys. Yeah, sure. You flipped the bias. You were just chasing, bro. Fuck. Okay. Nothing to do. I don't want to see Twitter. Okay, so now we could have 2R on. Yeah, exactly. Like I was like, yeah, cool, chill. So we could have 2R right now on ES if you short from the unicorn. That's quick in and out. And now probably you can see that stronger asset is Nasdaq. I want to see a closure below. And target 2R. That would be. Why I cannot see the. Okay, let me just put everything back. Okay. I need that one. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. I need that one, yeah. I don't need the quality. Let's go out. I need that one. Open close. I don't need that one. TP. TP amount. This one. This one. Okay. This is 1-to-1. Nice. So now I can see. This is what I want to do. And I want to save this as a save as default. There we go. I'm gonna open this one here. Thank you. Whoa, dude, chill the fuck. Here we go. I want to see the lagging asset to make the changing state of delivery as well. Alright, I'm gonna go to stretch my legs, guys. Give me a second. No rush. All right, I'm back. Who's back? Who's back? Okay, I'm back. I'm not black. I'm back. It's so funny, Norby. Okay, this is a 60 something points, and I think it would be great to wait for another OB on ES because that's a weaker one. I don't like that 60 something points. I mean, we have these failure swings until here. That's gonna mean like even with one contract, guys, that's a lot. Okay, I wanna see a retest of it. And we wanna see the price going lower, right? The price opened, went straight higher to retest, but didn't take out the obvious liquidity, which is 740. So I think the price is going lower now. Maybe you can play the stop loss somewhere here, and you can target these 2R here. Yeah, but for me, guys, I don't know, guys. I want to see a rejection now, like a strong rejection. I don't want to see the price going higher. I want to see this 780 to be taken out. This 780 to be taken out, and then target lower prices. I'm not really eager to actually engage. I would put somewhere here my stop loss. I don't know, guys. I just don't like this area here. This area here. So if I like dumb, maybe I would be much happier to short below this area. I just don't like that, so I'm not in the trade. The whole price action is not what I really want to see. Yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna put myself on till end of the trading day. I don't want to trade. You see, guys, this is not what I'm looking for, so I put myself out. Even if, you know, it's gonna be good, I just don't like this price action. I'm gonna leave this one here. This is a valid C3 continuation. If you want to short, it's up to you. I make my money. I don't want to risk unnecessarily. Like I think the good quality entry what we have today was that M15 SMT. So nah, yeah, that was good. Otherwise, it's almost like it's like, you see this reaction? That's why it's just like Nasdaq is too strong, wants to go higher, ES tries to go higher, so it's better. I think for me it's better to put me out on, you know, like tilt. That means I cannot really take any trades even if I want. And yeah, the price action is not ideal for our trend continuation fractal model. So I think I'm gonna call it a day, guys, and if you have any question, don't forget to, you know, send a message in the Discord, tag me. And yeah, that's it. I uploaded my PDF, the trade I made. I had like pre-Asian session. I read it, please. So if you read any of my posts, please make sure you react somehow, so I know you actually active in the group. Ooh, you can look at this. Yeah, it's like fucking swept you out in the next 2 minutes candle. Doesn't make any sense. Like you risking like $48, that's $96, right, with one micro. So anyway, when you read my PDF or something like that, just push I don't know, so any kind of emoticon, so I know you're reading. So have an amazing rest of your day, guys. Oh, we enjoyed the World Cup today. Oh fuck, when is gonna be today? Let me see. I didn't know we have World Cup time. Today, oh, 8 o'clock. Okay, that's not bad. And it's 90 minutes. Okay, so 11 o'clock tomorrow. Oh no, it's today. No, that's tomorrow. No, that's Saturday. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, guys, peace yo, and I will post my trades in the group. Alright, Nicole. Alright, have an amazing rest of your day, guys. And then, ciao, peace yo.